Hello again, UMorians. Let me just check something out here really quickly. Yes, we are using our bastard sword. I think the next time we need to dig out anything, so we have to switch to our shovel. I'm going to revert to the old tactic of keeping the shovel as the secondary weapon and the bow in the backpack. The fear, of course, is that a bandit or some other jerk will come along and steal it the way they did last time. Nega. But the reality is I can't stand the amount of time it takes to switch back and forth to the bow, and I'm not going to use the bow often. Like, I will only use the bow as a last resort if I'm out of mana and I want to PCB something that I can't. So it seems to me it would make more sense. Green Naga. To go back to our old system. What are you talking about? Have I not rested? I'm also playing poorly. Already, we're back to playing poorly in the first moment of the game. Possibly because I'm very, very tired. Alright, I'm going to run to here in the hopes that Naga didn't chase us this whole way. I'm going to rest. Alright, we got our mana back, so if I bump into that thing I can cast Protection from Evil and be safe from it. Alright, we're protected. Presumably it won't even be able to hit us with its acid. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's my minor understanding of it. Like, we're completely 100% protected. You have a second while I step to my left and retrieve the coffee I left behind that I so desperately need. Oh, it's empty. Alright, I won't go to the other room to refill it in the middle of this video. I'll just suffer in coffeeless exhaustion for the next 20 minutes or so. More evil. There's a potential quasit. I still want to test if we understand that situation correctly. Let me rest. If I'd have realized I was still protected from evil, then I would have faced that. I'm going to face the giant first if I can, because it's more important that I have the protection from evil in place than that I have the sense invisible to test a theory. The quasit is not. Let me see if I can I'm going to keep trying to open it instead of forcing it, in the hopes that makes it for a silent opening. There we go. Oh, here's the quasit. Okay, let's do the sense invisible thing, just to quell our insatiable lust for knowledge. C. D. All right. Now we can examine it. If more than one has been killed. No, I guess not. At least one of these creatures has been killed by contributors to your monster memory. So what that tells us is one of two things. Either after killing the last quasit, the next two invisible creatures we met that were not evil were not quasits, and therefore truly we only have killed one of them. Or if something is invisible, it doesn't contribute to your monster memory, which again makes sense. I'm not faulting the designers. It's a clever, realistic notion for a simulation, but in terms of wanting to understand about 1,000 things that I killed that were invisible, I never will. I'll never know what they were, unless I look it up on a wiki at some point, if such a wiki exists for Moria. It doesn't seem to. Can move invisibly, we know that. Okay. Well, whatever. There's our answer. Or there's a near answer. I guess we haven't determined that answer with any degree of certainty. Oh, fuck. Alright, it's dead. I'm always fearful they're gonna envelop us with flames and that will destroy our spell book, our prayer book. Alright, let's go face that fire giant or frost giant or stone giant or whatever. I had fire in my mind because of that spirit. Oh, here it is. Cloud giant, that's new. Whoa! So it's actually from a lower level, like lower as in lower numerically, a higher level in terms of our Cartesian coordinates below ground. But worth a lot of experience. That's a good thing. It can shoot lightning. We're starting to see lightning guys again. Let's hope it follows suit with all the other... Actually, we know it does. Let's assume it's evil. Alright, there we go. With one spell, we have rendered, I'd say, approximately half the monsters in this game impotent. I'm not complaining, because I want to win. But that said, it feels like an overpowered spell to me. What does that do? Again, red speckled frog. We haven't seen a new frog in a long time. Although we have seen, in the case of, say, a capital O used to represent an ogre, as I recall. Unless there were small O's and I wasn't realizing. And yet we reached a stage where the capital O started looking like oozes. So they do reuse letters, I think, for alternate monsters. But maybe not for a while. Like maybe there's like a gap in between... times you encounter certain monsters and times you encounter monsters represented by the same letter, but representing a different creature. Not time as in seconds and minutes, and not time as in anything other than distance. I mean, in the sense that maybe it's a few levels between when that happens. Maybe not. Fuck it, breathes lightning. Somebody's coming from the north. Probably my guess is a blue dragon bat. I am right. Yeah, we don't, I just don't know. I wonder if on one level you'll encounter capital O's as ogres, and on the same level, O's as oozes. I don't know if that's a common occurrence or not. We also have yet, we also have yet to determine, I was going to say, whatever that invisible thing was, it bit me. It didn't claw me. So far we've seen quads that's listed as only being able to claw, so I don't know. We haven't yet determined what special effect, if any, lightning has. I mean, fire can burn stuff in your backpack. Apparently staves, probably wands, I don't know. Maybe it's anything wood, so probably scrolls, books, and staves. It seems like frost can shatter glass things, like potions, possibly flasks of oil. I don't know if lightning has some special effect. I'm guessing it does. It seems like everything does in this game. Which is a cool feature. To be honest, fire, aside from burning you and being fire, and therefore, protection from fire can protect you, fire doesn't do anything special in caverns yet. I do want to make it so it eventually sets you on fire, potentially, and you burn for a few extra turns. That's my plan with that. Frost does something special. Lightning... Actually, I don't know if lightning does either, to be honest. It should have a chance to stun you. That should be the new. I think at some point I'm going to make it that monsters that do those types of damage have inherently a chance of. Whoops. There we go. Let's switch out for our. Let's switch out for our shovel. We'll carry the bow in our backpack as a backup weapon. If it gets stolen, and I'll never replace it because I don't really seem to care about using bows. Yeah, I think I'm going to make that eventually the case. I mean, already a lot of acid creatures can, melt your items that you're carrying, but not all of them. I may make it that any creature that uses that as its damage type has a chance based on the level of the creature, perhaps, or the level of the damage done, maybe. Maybe an inherent 1% chance per damage done that the effect takes place. That'd be kind of cool. Does 3 damage, a 3% chance. I don't know. I'll think about it, but I do like the idea. This is lightning or frost? Frost. Another one. Let's continue resting. But that is a subject for a later, well, not this video for one thing, but a subject for a later day, because I still have to finish up those religions, the Vian religion, and get the game out to people again, because it has been years since they've seen the most recent version, literally 2 years. And it does no one any good to just keep working on a game that I keep tucked away in a drawer that nobody else is allowed to play but me. Whoops. I was killing those things with a shovel. Alright, let's switch back. What are you? Let's kill the worm mass first. Fuck. Flesh golem is not that big a concern. I am using the right weapon? Yes. These guys can cause fire. Let's kill them first. Okay. I think we can now hammer on the flesh golem. It's not a big threat anymore. Rest. Okay. Switch back to my shovel. Tunnel that out. Switch back to my sword. What are we doing here? PAA, PAF, PAG. Rest. Eat E. I should have eaten that mushroom, but I'll do it right now. Cure wounds, just to get rid of the thing, and give me a tiny bit more fillingness on my hunger. A lot of these guys around. Alright. Let's make sure they haven't bred up here. No. Alright, I've probably done detection routines through here, but let's just double check. There we go. Why did I abandon that room? Oh, that's right, I fled the Naga, is that right? I don't remember why I abandoned that room. I.e., how did I end up to the east here and not flesh out this area? I don't know. Giant red ant, I think they can drain strength, is that right? Yep. Let's PCB. If that had failed, I would have switched my bow and started trying to kill it that way. So the bow has some use, but honestly my spell is a simpler method for me because there's no finite ammo. Where am I going? Let's try maybe west, northwest maybe. Running out of places to explore. That seems unlikely to me. Let's actually try shoveling through here. Maybe we'll break into an area. Also, it's a quartz vein. Maybe we'll find some treasure. Not that we need it. Nope. Switch back. Let's try the same approach from the east. Oops. Orc shaman. Oh, I'm trying to tunnel through it with my sword. Alright, it's dead. I got another mushroom of light cures. For what that's worth. Oh, I tunneled through the granite. Interesting. Oops. Alright, there's nothing here. Except a quasit. A dead quasit. Alright. Eat another mushroom of light cures. Take the zinc-plated wand. Don't need that. Once again, we're in a location where it feels like the level just feels more limited than most of the levels we've seen. Does not feel small to you? Nothing here. It just seems really small to me. Alright, well, whatever. Maybe we just are misremembering the size of the other maps. Or maybe the few maps I'm recalling just happen to be very large and sprawling. Let's head down a level. That would put us at 22. We should be 20. No. Nah, man, you ain't tricking me. I want to be level 20, well, allegedly level 26 before I even go down there. There's that pit again. Everyone's favorite pit is back. It's just foolhardy, man. They don't want to... There's no reason to be stupid. Again, the wisest move would be to teleport back to the surface, sell off my shit. And in that way, when I teleport back down, we're back to a location that is, whoa, Moria. Breeders everywhere. Alright, there's one set dead. Whoops, let's not do that. Alright, here we go. Come on. Fuck. Lost my concentration. Great. I'm not killing these things. Oh, I am killing these things. Maybe. Maybe. Done. Ring of Stupidity. I feel like I was wearing that just based on the fact that I stood there and tried to kill all those things for no real reason. PAG? Come on, man. PAG. Nope. There's nothing here. This is the, that's all there is. Maybe I will go down. I'm going to go down another level. I'm going to regret it. This is me being dumb. I will take the first staircase back up. Evil. Giant. Trap. Don't presume. Rest. PAG again. Rest. Alright, we got a giant to the east/south, which we'll probably encounter very shortly. I have the mana. I'm going to cast it right now, just in case that happens. I can rest. PCE. Rest. By casting it before I enter whatever's on the other side of this door, we ensure that we meet it with the spell in place. My God! What is that, 5 in a row? How bad is my chance of casting this? No, don't. Whatever that is. 32% chance of failing. I don't want to do the math, but 5 times in a row is very unlikely. 6 times in a row is fundamentally breaking the laws of physics. It's dead ahead. Don't tunnel right now. We're protected. Let's use the protection. Alright, Cloud Giant. Whoops. What are these worth, by the way? Did we figure that out yet? Good. Good chunk of change. How are we doing for character levels? Oh man, we are in kissing distance of being up a level. Maybe we will stay on this level. Staff of Teleportation. We had one of those at one point. We loved it. That pike is magic. God damn it, I don't want to drop it now. It probably means the gauntlets aren't. We probably would have detected it by now. Let's grab this. I mean, we really should. There's no joke. We should go back to the surface. That's the right play. Anything else is me deferring to not wanting to bore an audience who is clearly, if there's anybody watching this, they've sat through 40 freaking episodes. I don't think one last trip to the surface is going to be the thing that they're like, oh Christ, that was one too many. It was a bridge too far. If we do win this game, there are many such trips left in our future, so, oh, I hate these guys. Let's kill it, because all purple jellies, grape jellies, deserve death, and it is worth a decent amount of experience. Let's kill it quickly. Let's get out of the room first. Let's go south. PCB. I think I shot the wrong direction. My hand rested incorrectly on the keypad, and I shot like the wall. I'll get up a level first. We'll get up one level. As soon as that happens, we'll go back to town. That's kind of an arbitrary thing. I mean, there's no reason to wait. But my God, they do take a pounding, don't they? There we go. How close are we now? We are a mere 67. Is my math right? Doesn't matter. We're close. That's what matters. Let's go until we move the screen and let's cast some detection. Whoops, fuck you. Detection spells again. Ooh, we killed him and he flung a bunch of gems up to the north. Zirconium wand. Can we drop anything to take it? See, this is a problem. We've been down here so long. I'm not getting rid of the Ecru mole. What if it's like a restore dexterity mushroom? We're finding that shit now. So I guess the wand stays put. We throw away the wand. And that's the shame. That's the shame you face when you just refuse to go back to the surface. Don't care about that. Haven't seen those in a while, though. Maybe they assume if you're down this far, you're definitely not using a sling anymore. Come on. Rest up. There was something evil up here. Whatever it was, I've forgotten the letter already. I think I saw something pop up when I did a PAA to the north. And it couldn't have been too concerning to me, because I'd... Whoa! What are you? Alright. Oh. Giant red bats. Do they, I think they might drain strength. Is that true? I don't know for sure if it is or not, but let's try and... Do they also multiply? It doesn't say so. Let's try a PCB to the north. Yeah. Didn't kill the one to the left. Welcome to level 25. After we kill this guy, let's celebrate by going to the surface. Where they're throwing me a party in the general store. Level 25, man. That's a milestone. Alright. I'm out of here. Let's, not out of here as in out of here in the game, out of here as in out of here in the dungeon. We're word of recalling back up. Let's gain our new spell. Cure critical wounds. I don't recall the exact numbering, but I'm pretty sure there is a sizable... Let's cast it right now. No, we can't. We don't have enough mana. There's a sizable difference between like cure serious wounds and cure critical wounds. I think we're at a stage where it's like, okay, this is actually worthwhile casting now. Alright. Let's buy some words of recall if we can. Yes. Purchase F. Whoops, what do you offer? I offer an asterisk. I offer gems, I guess. That's what that represents. Plus 12. Alright. Get a second one. Alright, we got it. He has nothing else in this store other than what we see. There's nothing else here we want. Let's see what we can sell him. Nothing. Alright, let's cross the way. Sell that hairy Ecru mold or whatever the hell it is. Sell. I think the guy would be impressed with my use of the word Ecru. Give me like a special discount. Cure poison, alright, good to know. Not anything I'm terribly needy of, but good to know it's there. Fleshing out our understanding of the dungeon. Knowledge is always beneficial. Alright. See if anything I need. Morningstar is kind of cute, but don't need it. And not as good as my bastard sword. Yeah, that's interesting. Magical arrows for a fuck ton of cost. I think they kill animals with one shot. And they also just additionally +4 to hit and +3 damage to everything. But, I mean, what animal have I met that I'm like, holy Christ, I wish I'd spent 3,000 gold to buy some arrows to use the bow that I seldom use to kill this from a distance. I may regret that. I may meet some terrible Sasquatch or something that I'm like, oh, I wish I had that. Alright. They don't have restore dexterity. That's the one thing that's still damaged, as I recall. Potion or scrolls of identify, we always need those. Four of them. Alright, that's not bad. Let's go outside and use them so we free up a space. Come on, I can't see what I'm typing here. It's too dark in here. Let's try the tin wand. Is that right? No, driftwood amulet. What is that? Amulet of wisdom +2. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I think I'm going to wear that. let's wear Wisdom +2. Yes, it means we're taking off our resist acid. We'll take more damage from acid now. But as far as I could tell in the past, it wasn't actually protecting our items. It was only protecting our health. And Wisdom actually might protect our items because it might allow us to make a saving throw better than we could before. It should also mean our spells fail less frequently. So yeah, I think that's the wise way to go. I'm happy with that maneuver. Let's read a potion of Identify, or scroll of Identify again. Oh, for goodness sake. Even the stuff we know what it is, like the wands and stuff. Yes, we could go zap a peasant or something. Clone monster. That is useless, I think. I don't think we can even sell that. Let's identify that pike. Not because we intend to use it, but because maybe we can sell it for more. And let's identify, lastly, yes, I know that. The zinc-plated wand. Wand of disarming. I assume it disarms traps. Didn't we have a wand of trap destruction before? Does that not do the same thing? Maybe not. Alright, let's sell off some stuff. Let's sell off our pike. 27, no. I think you meant 400. Minus 10. Apparently that was a very reasonable price I offered him because he jumped up really high. He didn't even hit his bargain basement price. His final offer. Alright, we're out of there. Let's go. Leave me alone, peas. Please, peas. Go elsewhere. Sell. Oh, come on, man. Sell? We have nothing. Okay, I thought we had shields and ring mail and all manner of crap. Apparently not. If this is not the same thing, we have the wand of trap and door destruction. We have a wand of disarming. I think the disarming is definitely to disarm, that will disarm chests, presumably. Maybe this would disarm traps that were just laying on the ground, but not ones on chests, because you're not destroying the chest. In case that's true, I'm keeping the wand of trap disarming, which is, whoops, more useful to me than the other one. I think. J. Let's get rid of that. 300. Fuck. No, let's sell it for more than that. J. I meant 600. Alright, even that he's like, that's a good price. Alright. When we're done our town run here, we'll head back down into the dungeon and call the video there. I'm not even striving for a speed run per se here. But, clone monster. He won't take it, so we'll drop that when we get outside. Keeping that teleportation, baby. Let's just identify the damn zirconium wand. I don't feel like carrying it until I figured out what it is. He won't even give me fucking 100 for that. 50. Minus 4. Just give me a bit of gold, that's all I ask. What was it? A wand of polymorph, maybe? I think it was. I think you zap that at a monster and it changes it to another random monster. I think that's how that works. And it is decently pricey. This, I think, is lightning but affects multiple creatures, like an area effect weapon. That's kind of cool. Not going to buy it. What do we got here? Clone monster. Confuse monster. It's not that these wands aren't awesome. They are. I just, I want to free up some spots. I'm tired of being like, oh, I'm too full and I got to head back to town like every 30 seconds. Granted, I don't have to head back to town. I could stay in the dungeon and just be like, I'm going to suck it up. But, no, I should have been using my Amulet of Charisma this whole time. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to sell it and be done with it. Out of curiosity, I'm not going to test it to find out, which is surprising given how much I like to know information, but I wonder if I could have worn that amulet and then sold... Oh, fuck, you didn't even let... Oh, I can find out later. Yeah, he threw me out. I wonder if I could have worn it and then sold it from my equipment screen rather than my inventory. I wonder if you can sell from your equipment screen is what I mean. Actually, I can test that right now. I'm not going to sell. Can I do slash? No. Can I do E? No. I guess you can't. You can't sell from your equipment screen. Alright, that information is solved. Oh, amulet of resist acid, we can't sell it because he just threw us out. We're dropping J. We got our food, we got our prayers, we got our words of recall, we got all the identifies we could. Let's go get some enchant armor and crap like that. Get out of my way. I was like, oh my god, there's a skeleton in town, but no, that's his bones he was carrying. That's a large broken bone that perhaps I literally hacked out of his body. Again, I am the monster in this game, I'm aware. I love it. Alright, that's it, right? He has no other enchantment things. Nope. Let's read that scroll. Oh, I read the word of recall, that's fine. Let's read the I scroll. Soft leather cap does not function. Read I. My cloak. Alright, good enough. Cloak is now +4. Alright. Back to armor class 52. Let's go crouch in a corner and wait till we head back down to the dungeon, and then we are done. Alright, dudes. That was again, a fruitful run. We're doing well here. We're level 25. That's an accomplishment I did not expect to reach. Alright, I'll see you later, guys. Have a good evening.